If you are a course creator, coach, or online consultant and you want to make more money with your business, then stick around because I'm going to be sharing with you the 4 things that you can do really easily in your business to increase your revenue today. Before I do though, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Leah Buckingham and I am a multi-award winning social media and business performance coach. And I help ambitious business owners and entrepreneurs just like yourself to position themselves online as a go-to authority in their own industry so that they have more impact, income and freedom in their lives. If you would like to see my weekly regular trainings, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right now. Okay, so the first step is a simple one, but it is to make sure whatever products or services you have is to make sure you have a funnel that directs people there. So let's say you have a website where you sell your one-to-one coaching or a lead magnet sign up that then takes people into an email list that automates a number of emails before promoting your offer, or even a webinar that leads to an offer and then an upsell. Whatever it is and however you promote it, you need to make sure you have a funnel so people can easily access it. So for example, if you are using social media to promote your services, make sure you are utilizing the link in your bio, for example, with Instagram and TikTok, which will take people directly to your funnel. And make sure your bio tells people to click on the link and what it is all about. Or if you're trying to get people over to your YouTube channel, for example, because maybe that's where you are building your audience and where you're actually making your sales from, then again, make sure people are directed there where they can then get the most from you and buy from you. So what you need to be doing is creating content here that offers real value to your ideal audience, but also making sure you include clear call to actions within that content that directs people to your funnel. If you already have a link in your bio, a great way to see if your content is actually working right now in converting people there is to go check the data or the analytics. In Instagram Insights, for example, you can see how many people have come to your profile page and how many people have clicked on that link. So are people actually doing that? If not, what can you do today to encourage more people to click on the link? Because the more people that convert here, the more sales you will make over time and more money generated. Okay, so bear with me on this next one, but the next step is simply increase your number of sales. Now, that may seem a really silly thing to say because it's obvious if we want to make more money in our business, then simply increasing the number of sales will do this. But it's not that simple, right? Otherwise, you would be doing it already anyway. So when you look at your current business so far and where your sales currently come from, hopefully you have some data or analytics to back it up. If you haven't yet and you're just randomly throwing social media posts out there and emails out there in the hope of attracting sales, then you need to start looking at the numbers and the data moving forward so you can make adjustments to bring in more money. Now, let me explain this with an example. So one of the ways that I generate revenue is through my free 5-day Instagram Stories challenge, where at the end of it, I present an offer of my paid online Instagram marketing course. And I have been running this challenge for a number of years now. And after every challenge, I know the average percentage that will convert over into buying customers. So I now know from crunching the numbers and debriefing after every launch that if I wanted to double the amount of revenue I made per launch, for example, then if I doubled the amount of attendees, I will double the income. It's simple maths when you have it mapped all out. But that may not be always possible because in my challenges, I try to maximize the attendees to no more than 1,000 participants because I want to make sure I can engage with everyone who takes part. So doubling the numbers there may not be possible because my brain would be completely fried by the end of the week and I wouldn't be able to engage with everybody because it'd just be too many people engaging in one go. However, any launch, whether it's an email lead magnet, free challenge, one-to-one coaching, a webinar, a course, a membership, creating promotional social media posts even, they all need to be analyzed. If they are not converting, then you need to fix this first. But once they are, then the beauty of it is just to increase the numbers to increase the sales coming in. But also, just taking this one step further, once you have your conversion rate, how much easier would it be if you could increase this conversion rate? So, I mentioned in my free 5-day challenge, in order to double the revenue, I would need to double the attendees from 1,000 to 2,000, which would, be probably too much for the type of challenge that it is. Okay, so say for example, I had a 5% conversion rate from those on the challenge to signing up to my paid online course. Well, how about if I focused on increasing that conversion rate to 8% or even 10%? It may be tweaking the offer, looking at the bonuses to make it seem of even more great value, or maybe the landing pages and the sales pages could do with some tweaking to make them a bit more compelling to my ideal target audience. If I can do this, I then will still increase the number of sales, which will increase my revenue. But now I'm not having to double the amount of attendees, which may be more doable for me in the long term. Okay, so the third way to increase more revenue in your business, and it's actually an add-on from the last point, is to get other people to sell for you. Now, that's not by recruiting team members, but it's by signing up people as affiliates. Affiliate marketing is huge right now, and there are so many great creators out there within your industry who could really support your business and help it to grow by becoming an affiliate. I would always offer affiliates a good commission and make sure they are aligned, with my brand and my values. And the beauty of it is they simply promote your services to their customers, their email list, on their social media pages, which is great for social proof and to grow your audience as well. And then they just send through that new traffic to your sales pages, and any conversions, you then pay them a commission for it. So there's little effort on your part other than sorting the commission payments out. And it is really a win-win for you and the affiliates too. Plus, it's a really easy way to start making more money. Affiliate marketing can work for almost anything, including online courses, memberships, digital products, and even, actual physical product sales as well. Now, the fourth simple way to generate more money for your online business today is just to simply increase your prices. So many people find it hard to increase their prices because they think the more competitive they are, the cheaper they are, then the more people will sign up and the more money they will make in the long term. So, they think if they increase the prices, then the sales will just simply stop. But this can't be further from the truth. Plus, you will most likely be attracting the wrong type of people into your business if you are selling too cheaply. Cheap offers often lead to people who are not committed, so then they don't get the results because they don't put in the work, because they don't really see any real value in your offer because it was so cheap for them to buy in the first place and for them to access it. It's also these type of people that often become disgruntled customers as too. This will not help your business in the longer term because you want people to be committed, you want people to get results from your services and from your coaching, because the more people that do, the more they'll be shouting, from the rooftop saying how great you are, which in turn will lead to then more people coming to you and more people wanting to work and buy from you. The real truth of the matter is whatever price you sell your services at, for some people it will still be too cheap and for others it will still be too expensive. So, the price your services accordingly to attract the right people to you and your business. Okay, so there's 4 ways you can make more money in your online business today. Let me know in the comments which one you're going to be actioning today, and as always, I love hearing feedback from you guys, so let me know what else you need help with when it comes to your online marketing.